Tolerance. Christian, Jew, Muslim, shaman, Zoroastrian, stone, ground, mountain, river, each has a secret way of being with the mystery, unique and not to be judged. Rumi. Do you approve of everything? Do you enjoy everything? The chances are that you do not. Everyone has tastes and preferences about the environment one lives in, one's friends and their behaviors, even one's own family. The issue is, do you allow those differences to be, or do you resist them and try to change them? Beyond religion or color of skin, tolerance must reach more deeply. You must examine your attitudes towards everything that irks or irritates you, from the perfume your hairdresser wears to the way your partner drives. Nothing will always be as you wish it to be. The secret to a happy life is to embrace things as they are. Toughness. Being physically tough is measured by how many fights you win, but mental toughness is measured by how you react when all the chips are stacked against you, how fast you get back on track when life kicks you in the nuts. Any fool can win a fight, but it takes a person with true grit to never give up when all seems lost. Benjamin Bayani. That is a tough one. Winning a physical fight depends only on burliness and agility, on how quickly one's wounds heal. Mental toughness, now that's the test. How resilient are you? When friends disappoint, or you lose a coveted position? When you feel slighted by being passed over for a promotion or a chosen path? When a person you have had your eye on loves another? Or even when your health fails, you have had bad news, or a loved one passes on? How do you react to those sad affairs is telling about your mental and emotional toughness. How you bounce back, your flexibility to roll with the figurative punches, is telling about your mental toughness. Why is mental and emotional toughness important? Because it is toughness, resiliency, adaptability, intelligence, and courage that will see you through life's vicissitudes. Tranquility. It is in your power to withdraw yourself whenever you desire. Perfect tranquility when it consists in good ordering of the mind, the realm of your own. Marcus Aurelius. Tranquility presents itself in soft pastels of peace of mind, a sweet serenity, and quiet acceptance of the status quo. All is as it should be at this moment. The Buddha said that the cause of suffering is attachment, but the end of suffering is serenity, acceptance of what is. Tranquility of the mind requires no effort, no rumination, no anxiety or fretting. Nothing is lacking. All is here and available. The body is peaceful and relaxed, the mind at ease. All that can be done has been done. There is nothing left now but to ride a wave of peacefulness. Tribute. We can't answer King's assassination with violence. That would be the worst tribute we could pay him. Sammy Davis, Jr. A tribute is a gift of praise, recognition of good. It is an acknowledgement of talent, an honor granted, a compliment, and respectful ode to another. In ancient times, it was a tax paid to a sovereign, but it has come to be understood as something much more profound, much nobler, given willingly. To pay tribute is to revere and venerate. Trustworthiness. He alone is a man who keeps his word, not that he has one thing in the heart and another on the tongue. Guru Gobind Singh. To be considered trustworthy, one must be reliable and steadfast, consistent in behavior and demeanor, not shifting in sentiments, not influenced by gossip, swayed by rumor, or otherwise manipulated by others. As Jerry Lewis remarked that drawing a legal contract doesn't make one trustworthy, as one can find a lawyer to annul and countermand every signed agreement. But if you shake my hand, that's for life. Truth. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Mark Twain. Truth implies the unabridged, unadulterated whole, the whole story, the full story, and the fullness of a person. It is the opposite of mendacity, that deceitfulness that tries to get away with something. Truth does not suffer puffery or misrepresentation, and mendacity is never invited to the table. Disingenuousness makes a mockery of truth. Truth alone is clean and unaffected, unpretentious, and direct. Understanding. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. C.G. Jung. Understanding among friends involves empathy, the ability to see oneself in all situations and sympathize with the pains of another. Understanding in education involves understanding a subject, assimilating it thoroughly, and being able to extrapolate solutions for living. Understanding of oneself is by far the most difficult. It requires acceptance of one's foibles and weaknesses, and compassion for one's humanity without reproach, without condemnation, or unrealistic expectations. It requires self-loving and tenderness. Psychologically, as Carl Jung proposed, deep understanding occurs when we realize that what bothers us about others is actually a reflection of our own self. That nuisance or vexation occurs within us, yet we project it onto others where it is safer. We then stand back haughtily, castigating the other, while maintaining ourselves immune from the problem. Valor. Valor is strength not of legs and arms, but of heart and soul. It consists not in the worth of our horse or our weapons, but in our own. Michel de Montaigne. Valor is great courage, especially in the face of danger, such as in battle. Valor is honor, bravery, and heroic spirit. It is an inner strength, courage to face a difficulty, strength of character to stare down a foe and conquer it, especially fear. Veracity. To make a deliberate falsification for personal gain is the last, worst depth to which either scholar or artist can descend in work or life. Dorothy L. Sayers. Veracity is truth, but truth untainted by pretension. Veracity presents things as they are exactly, without embellishment and without exaggeration for personal gain. It is tempting sometimes to inflate one's achievements, to represent oneself as more than we are. For example, touting our accomplishments by claiming to have won several awards, when in fact the contests themselves were of little import, or indeed the accomplishments we boast about were unimportant. Veracity is akin to integrity, in that a true picture of oneself is presented. Such honest representation invites trust and respect in one's humility. Vitality. Love springs from the inside. It is the immortal surge of passion, excitement, energy, power, strength, prosperity, recognition, respect, desire, determination, enthusiasm, confidence, courage, and vitality that nourishes, extends, and protects. It possesses an external objective, life. Ogwo David Eminki. Indeed, it might be said that life is vitality. Vitality is health, bristling with energy, youth, strength of body and mind, a willingness and enthusiasm to attack living as a child does, uninhibited, innocent, eager. Vitality is seen in the bud of a flower, the exuberant bounce of the young, the verve and spirit of the young colt as it scampers joyfully behind its mother. It is the capacity for life, the potential for life, its very essence. In vitality are inherent survival and capacity for resilience and growth.